What's up, everybody? So, I definitely needed to do a Janet Jackson album review because you know she's one of my favorites. Now, is it weird that I'm going to be doing 20YO? Yes. Why? Because it's probably one of her least best albums. But I just felt like doing one of her best albums as my first review would be like so typical. Like, we would all agree. Like Velvet Rope, Janet, Rhythm Nation, like we all agree those are amazing albums and each song is pretty much amazing. So it'd just be like, I do like to do one of the more controversial things where people have different opinions, so it's more fun. But we'll definitely do all her albums. But I'm just gonna start with 20YO just because it'd be fucking funny. But I have to say, before we start, this album, I underrate. I think we all underrate it. And I think we trash it a little too hard. I mean, we know that 20YO and Discipline are her mixtapes, but if you really think about this album, it's produced amazingly. Like, the production is, and the mastering, it has great sound. Her vocals sound pretty great. Beats are huge and loud and perfect and pristine. So, I mean, let's just get into it. But let's also say, girl, that intro, there was no need for interludes on this album. Why are you gonna give us interludes saying absolutely nothing? I mean, this bitch said nothing. What the fuck is this?
Empowering women, children. I've talked about a lot of
You did talk a lot about a lot of things. That's why you shouldn't have said anything for this one.
And I've uncovered a lot of mental
The big problem with this album is that there was no theme around it. I mean, she was saying let's just have some fun, she was saying fun and dance. That is all great, and you definitely could have done an album that was just like that. But to me, the problem with this album was the marketing and the album title. You can't call it 20YO, 20 years old. Don't ever talk about your age. That's not even like a theme of an album. Like, and it's not your age either. So what the fuck? And so the whole point was 20 years since Control album. Bitch, that makes it sound like it's a greatest hits album. So the marketing was all wrong. It was just so fucking stupid. She was talking about she wants to get back dancing. She should have. She should have called the album Enjoy and based it around like joyful pop dance music. Or I know she's working on a song called Stuck Inside the Groove. She should have put that song on the album and called the album Inside the Groove or something. And then release that as a single or Enjoy as the first single. Something like that, where everyone could remember the poppy, fun dance Janet, the way she was promoting it. But like, why you keep talking about Control? Like, are we promoting the greatest hits of that album, or are we re-releasing Control? Like, what the fuck was that marketing? It was so tragic. Like, damn, these people are stupid as fuck. That was the first and biggest mistake, and people were so lit waiting for her comeback with this album. This album could have been massively huge, but they really dropped the ball in multiple chords, girl. I mean, it was just a mess. But anyway, so excited. This song is actually really hot. That beat is so iconic. The whole DJ sounds going in the background. I fucking love that. Chorus is hot. Kaya's part is hot. Her whole bridge. That production is I really love the production on this song. Now, the one problem with this song is the voice for her. I feel like I really can't understand her on this one. Like, the beat drowns her out way too much. She needs to sing a little louder or stronger. Like, now that I've heard the song a billion times since 2006, I know what she's saying. But these verses, if you don't know the lyrics, you don't know anything that she's fucking saying. But this song is sexy, and that music video is hot as hell too. And the choreography, amazing. But I'm still so 50-50 on this song because sometimes, like, most of the time I love it and I do listen to it a lot, but there's something off about it. Like, it's not a great song, but yet it is. Tell me how you guys feel about this song, because to me, I'm so 50-50 on it, and I love to watch her perform it. The choreography when she does it is fucking amazing, but something is off about this song, and I think it just is her enunciation or lack of enunciation and lack of power. That's what she was missing on this song. There needed to be a little bit different mastering or mixing of the vocals. But overall, I think it's a pretty hot song. Show Me is probably the most basic song on the album. It's the most basic. I don't even really like the production too much. But I still blast it when it's on. I mean, as generic as some of these songs are, especially this one. This is the most generic, I think, on the album. They're still so fucking catchy. And I love that. She sounds really sexy when she's singing this song. How bad do you want it? And when she was singing these parts, How Bad Do You Want It? How Bad Do You Need It? I didn't even know that was her for the longest time. I thought it was like Missy Elliott, because I was like 10 years old and fucking stupid. But the way she was singing those parts, she was singing the way she talks, like more like with that accent. Instead of being whispery, she was more like when she's in live in concert and she's kind of like, yo, S-A. Like that whole breakdown, bitch. Hold on. This bridge we love. It's smooth, it's sexy. The production gets a little hotter, a little smoother. And then we hit S-H-O-E. This part is fucking catchy, it's so fun. This is the part where she sounds like the way she sings live in concert, where she's very aggressive. And I did not even realize this was her singing this part. It's so in your face. I was like, who the fuck is this? This is Missy Elliott. I really thought it forever. I love that part. I mean, I think I only listen to that song just so that I can get to the whole bridge and then that whole breakdown. Then I love it. And the production gets louder throughout the end, and she gets a little more aggressive with the vocals, so it builds. Definitely, it's a cute song, but it's probably my least favorite, to be honest. Get It Out Me, though, bitch. Get It Out Me and Do It To Me. These are two of the best songs on the album. I mean, the beats are amazing. I love the way she sings it. It's so fucking catchy. I think I like Do It To Me more than this one, but I have to say, hold on. We can't lie. These are catchy. I mean, she has bops. This album is filled with bops. It's just certain parts like that whole part where she's like whispering, which is fine, or like using her lower tone, but the beats are so heavy and so strong that when she starts to get drowned out. So like they need to balance it on some of those parts. It's true. But this whole album is filled with dance music. Like you can totally straight up do like hardcore choreography to it. She needed to do a tour to this album. And this bridge is my favorite part. Imagine the choreography she could have done. That whole bridge, damn, imagine she did some performances to these. Woo! Get It Out Me and Do It To Me need a fucking live performance. The choreography would have been crazy. Now, Do It To Me is definitely the better song though. Do I love the bridge to Get It Out Me? I feel like I love the bridge to Get It Out Me more than the whole Do It To Me song. Actually, that's a fucking lie. This whole song is great. I mean, we got the I Get Lonely sample in it. Bitch, that's when you know this song is gonna be amazing. She was so sassy, so aggressive with the vocals here. That's why it worked. She's not whispering at all in this song. You hear the enunciation, you hear the aggressive, you hear just her overall tone is fucking amazing. And that's the way that this whole album should have been. If you wanted JD to do your productions and give you this big ass hip hop beats, you needed to sing the way you were singing on this song. Which also, this song should have been a single. Instead of So Excited, this should have been the single. Whatever. Enjoy should have been the first single, in my opinion. Or something along those lines. I mean, because it was very poppy, but also urban when I listened to it. And it was just like, it would have been a great comeback. But if you really want to go like that urban route and stick to your whole dance roots, R&B roots, this would have been huge. And it fit in so well with the 2006 landscape. Oh, baby. She sounds so good. I love her vocals on this song. And that chorus, bitch, so fucking catchy. The whole fast rapping type of rhythm, fucking amazing. Take your time so you can do it too. And you all ever see the 20YO documentary where you watch her singing it into the studio? But she really did this song exactly the way we needed it. I fucking love this song. We'll never get over it. Now the next song I love even more than... And it's one of my favorites. I know this is one of the songs that people are very 50-50 on. A lot of people hate it, and they would rather... They're like, oh, this is the most trash song on the album. Absolutely fucking not. This is a stripper anthem. You got, again, JD's huge ass beats, but you got the guitars. Oh my god. Who thought of that? Hip hop and like rock together. It's so loud and so fucking chaotic, but in the best way. Girl, let's skip it. It's got like the edge of like Black Cat or Trust to Try, except with the sexiness of like, you know, her sex songs. And the way she... What I love about that whole part, one of my favorite parts of the song, is that the whole start shaking and moving all around. She sounds sexy as hell doing it, and it's so catchy. And then you also have her harmonies in the background. She's like, oh my god, girl, those two layers. I mean, it's so good. Imagine a performance for this or a music video. I mean, she would have been going off. And if you got good sound speakers, this song fucking goes so off. Oh my god. When I listen to this in the car, girl, I mean, what the fuck? How could you not like this song? If you like energy, you like sex, girl, this is your song. And even this rap, it goes so hard. Damn, bitch. She was not playing around with this. We have to give JD and Jenna her applause and praise for what they really tried to do here. I mean, that rap is so fucking good. Those moans get me every goddamn time. This song is so hot. I mean, she's giving us an orgasm. She is so sexy. So tell me how you guys feel about this song. To me, it's very hard, it's very aggressive, but it's also so sexual. And it's just so energetic. Definitely one of the highlights for me. And then we exit the whole very loud beginning, which overall conclusion of that whole section is Do It To Me and This Body are amazing. Now, the first So Excited, Show Me and Get It Out Me could have been amazing, but they're just missing something, and I think what it's missing is her vocals being more, you know, understandable. Like, why are you whispering on those first 3 songs when the production is so goddamn loud? It just doesn't work. But they're still bops. I mean, they're bops. Now, With You, I know people love this song, but to me, it's kind of boring. I don't know. Again, I'll let it play. I mean, this whole album is very, like, listenable. To me, it's very just, like, easy listening. So, you know, it's not bad, but... To me, I always thought the melody was boring. And I like this. This pre-chorus is great. I love the whole rhythm of it, but the melody of the chorus is so goddamn boring. Where is it? You guys like this? I don't know. To me, this chorus is very boring. That melody is just not the tea. But the bridge is the fucking tea. It's my favorite part. Not this whispering shit, but... The soaring. This is a typical Janet type of middle 8. This is a pretty melody, bitch. This is the way the whole song should have been. Something very gorgeous like this. 100% accept that. And do you guys remember it was supposed to be a 3rd single? I remember it was like December 2006, and there were all these rumors she was filming a video. It was gonna be a 3rd single, and I was like, yes, bitch, let's keep promoting this goddamn album before she flops off Oblivion. And then they just canceled it, which was so fucking annoying. Even though I didn't even want it to be a single, because, I mean, it just, to me, it's just boring, but... Now, Call On Me is underrated. This is one of my... Honestly, this is a fucking jam. I think it was... As a first single, it wasn't a good idea. Only because people were waiting so long for her that... And she was promoting it as a dance album, so it just didn't make sense what was going on. I feel like she was trying to give That's the Way Love Goes, like give us a smooth, cute ballad for like the summertime. Not ballad, but like a mid-tempo. It just didn't work. Although it was #1 on R&B radio for a while. It was huge on R&B, but she needed a little more popular sound, or I don't know. It just didn't make sense when... Also, bitch, Z100, if you look back, I think this song had like the most plays in a single day on radio. Like, I remember Z100 was blasting it, and if you got Z100 support, you got everyone's fucking support. Like, she was ready to be #1. But people weren't feeling the song. I think it was just because it was just too much hype around her comeback, and then she gives us a song that was kind of just easy breezy cover girl, you know what I mean? But I still fucking love it. It's very easy listening. It's very cute. It's very springtime, happy, joyful. I love the little, like the little bell kind of production. It's so cute. I like the song a lot. How do you guys feel? I feel like it's kind of classic sounding in a way. I mean, as much as when it first came out, people were kind of like, okay, bitch, what? Like, why are you serving us this? I feel like it has beat the test of time. It's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, Daybreak. I fucking love this song. This gives me like Escapade, like that type of Janet. Very. What's the song from Control? You Can Be Mine, like that type of thing. Or like When I Think of You, just like very cutesy, all for you, that type of shit. She's so happy sounding. That's when I love Janet. Because most of this album was very heavy on the production and like just very aggressive, but this is where we finally get some happy Janet. And I remember a lot of people like, oh, this is too juvenile, girl. Like, and I was on the Janet forums. I was like 10 years old, and everyone was like, bitch, of course you like this song because you're 10. Like, this song is meant for like kids bop. But it's not. I still like it now that I'm 22, bitch, and I'm fucking living for it. I don't think it's juvenile at all. I think it's just very joyful and fun. The bridge, gorgeous, so cute. It was my first favorite when I heard the album, and I was like listening to it on a 24/7 loop. Her vocal, girl, come on. So, I want to skip down through the amusement park, bitch. It's so good. And then when you get to that part where she's like, I'm sneaking, like, girl, ooh, so cute. Okay, now enjoy. She wrote the song when Michael was on trial, or right after he got off the trial, I believe. This is a fucking anthem. Listen to the lyrics, girl. I refuse to be stuck in. This should have been the first single. Do we not agree? This would have been genius idea. It would have reminded everybody of the joy that Janet brings. And it has a perfect mix of being R&B but also being pop, because it has like a very poppy melody, I guess. It's what Janet is made of, girl. She can give you pop, she can give you urban. This would have been the perfect fucking first single. I mean, I will always get pissed about it. And that chorus is just gorgeous. This is my favorite part of the album, Daybreak and Enjoy, because it to me is the essence of what Janet is. It's happy vocals, it's cute melodies, light production, like little bells and tinkles here and there, you know what I mean? It's just happy, girl. Damn. I fucking love it. Now, we get into the last parts. By the way, notice how I've skipped all the interludes because they're all fucking bunch of bullshit. I mean, talking to everybody is fucking dumb. Take Care is so sexy. It's one of my favorite Janet, like, sex songs, even though it's more like a masturbation song. But it is... She builds this atmosphere. I love when an artist builds a story around it. To me, I think the second half of the album, if you just really listen to it, starting with, like, I don't know, Daybreak, Enjoy, Take Care, Love to Love. I mean, we'll throw in With You and Call on Me. Is very more so what you expect from Janet. I don't know. I don't think you could listen to the song and be like, oh, JD ruined the album. Although this was produced by Jerry and, what's his other name? Fucking Jerry and Jam. Whatever. Terry and Jam. I don't know. I forgot their goddamn names. Oh my god. You feel their yearning for sex. Oh my god. That's a jam. Ultimate sex song. Love it. Love to Love. This is another one where people are very 50-50 on it. To me, I love it. I like how it's very sexy, but it's still got that heavy beats, girl. I love heavy beats. I'm thinking because I feel like I used to not like this song, but now I feel like this would make a great performance. I used to picture like what was it? The Britney 123 music video where she's on the bar and like they're all like kind of like humping each other. This would have been a good thing for Janet to do, like with a bar and like two guys are like humping her and like they're doing like choreography with it. I thought it would have been so hot. This would have been the song where she did a tour. She would have gotten two guys on the stage and like did like a threesome with them. Bitch, how hot would that have been? This song to me is very catchy as well. Usually her sex songs are more just like, you know, you wouldn't say catchy, they're just great songs. But this one is very, like, gets stuck in my head all the time. Ooh, I fucking love it. Bitch, oh, imagine this live. Oh my god, I could hear like those drums, like boom, 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 boom. It would have been epic. Bitch. This song deserves to be live. I feel like we need her to recut this song and make it with live instrumentation because you can just hear that it's begging for it. That's a good song. I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say about it. Also, can we talk about the bonus songs, Roll With You and Days Goes By? Roll With You, another goddamn option for her first single. Because, girl, I have it right here. It was, this probably should have been the first single then. Because she was trying to go with that smooth, low-key, that's the way love goes type of vibe. This would have been it. And it's better than Call On Me a little bit, I think. And it fit the landscape of the sounds. Imagine, she could have done like a music video in like the desert, kind of like You Want This, and just done some sexy choreography. I mean, what the fuck? And this is a bonus song. Are you so fucking out of your minds? Can I just roll with you? I don't know with you. This is like the perfect commercial song. What the fuck were they thinking? Oh my god, these people are dumb as bricks. Like, holy shit. And then Days Go By. I love her vocals on this song, and I love the melody a lot. I think it's really pretty, but I kind of get sick of it sometimes. But she sounds so gorgeous. No, this is a great song. See? This is how I feel about 20YO. I'm so mixed on it. Like, when I look back on it, I'll be like, ugh, like, stupid album. But when I listen to it, I'm like, wait, this is actually pretty good. So I don't really know what my problem is. The problem is that, I guess I do know what the problem is that it just wasn't, it wasn't inventive, it wasn't trend-setting the way her other albums were. When you listen to her albums, they're unique, there's different sounds all throughout it, there's so much going on, the great introspective lyrics. This was the first time where she was kind of giving us just like bops. And it was kind of generic and it really fit in with what was going on at the time, which we're not used to from her, so I think that was a problem. But when you just give it to a person to listen to, like a general listener, I would probably give them songs like from this album or Discipline. To like, or like All For You, Demeter Joe, like certain like poppier, like more just easy to listen to songs if I was to show a new fan. Because like, people are dumb. So if you're gonna show them like, you know, New Agenda or fucking the Velvet Rope album, they're gonna be like, you know, at first listen they might not get it. But like, these are more easy to show someone, I think. Overall, 20YO is honestly a lot of bops. Pretty great album. It just flopped so hard because terrible marketing, terrible single choices. I really think Roll With You should have been the first single, or Enjoy, or Do It To Me. Like, there were different options, but not Call On Me. So Excited should not have even been a single. Should have stayed as an album track, to be honest. And that's just how I feel about it. And you should have kept Roll With You and Days Go By on the album, and maybe done Stuck Inside the Groove, whatever she was doing. Put those songs on the album too, because it's a pretty short album, and get rid of the interludes, because it was fucking ridiculous. So that's my conclusion. Tell me how you guys feel about the album, all the different songs. Do you love the bops? Do you think it's just too generic? How do you feel about it? Do we also think it's kind of underrated? Because honestly, I always pretend like I hate it, but bitch, yet I'm always listening to it. I really am. I listen to it a lot. So I cannot throw too much shade on it. So let me know how you guys felt. And let me know what else I should review from her. What should be the next album review. And thanks for watching.